All right, YouTube. The livest live stream on YouTube is back. We got the whole family in the building. Moochie, Nita the Diva, and Jay the good brother Moore. Family, how y'all doing?
I'm all good, hanging in there.
I'm fine.
And birthday girl want to come in here and say something too.
Oh,
hey.
She back. She like,
Yeah,
I'm not with
you.
Hey.
Yeah, say go to
I
sleep.
saw you waving. I saw you waving.
Go sleep.
I see you waving, baby. I see you waving.
You got to get out of here because Daddy gonna use probably some language I don't want you to hear yet. So, family, in the building, we've got Shaq Duncan. And look, we got a super chat already from Share More Love. Share More Love, before we even get started, let me give you a video for sharing that good love. With a name like that, is the love really good? That's what I want to know. Here we go.
Not want a pet because they're spiky.
God. Oh my God.
Now.
Share More Love, that was you. The only thing that better was that wig would have fell off too. If Tyron would have fell off, it would have had me on the floor right with her. Appreciate that.
I see Marissa, where normally I see you yesterday. You taking the night off, I guess. Good to see you back.
Glad to have you back. And J Mo, are you going to keep this party going when we get done on your channel too?
Yeah, definitely. We be talking longer, and people, who knows what happens when we get sidetracked. So,
oh boy, so if y'all want to go down some rabbit holes with J Mo, as soon as we done,
it sure was a rabbit hole.
Moochie, you was caught up in the rabbit hole too.
Yeah, I was caught up in the rabbit hole, the Matrix.
Man,
the dominatrix.
Wonderland.
Did you have that hammer with you, Moochie?
I did mention the hammer. I mentioned the hammer. Did
I? That's all he got.
That's it. Before we get going, ladies and gentlemen, go over here. The link in the video description for my homegirl. This is Lydia Law. She's trying to win 20 stacks. All you got to do is go vote for her. It costs you nothing. Her link is in the video description. My people, let's get on into it. Let's go ahead and attack this thing. So we had the Shy come on last night, episode 7, The Messiah. So the first question I want to ask my panel, and I'll go around starting with Moochie. When they said the Messiah, exactly who were they talking about?
For some reason, I feel like they were talking about Ronnie because he saved her.
Okay.
And they could have been talking about Trig too.
Could have been all of them. J-Mo, who you felt like they was talking about when they said the Messiah?
I mean, that's a big question mark. Ain't no telling what they was talking about, but ain't nobody really saved nobody. But if I were to say something, I guess you could say I agree with Moochie about maybe Ronnie because he saved her. Because Trig, he sure got dude killed, so he sure ain't saved his ass. So he definitely don't know what he was doing.
And Nita Boo with the new hair over there, who do you feel like they was talking about when they said the Messiah?
I really thought it could have been multi people, but for some reason I kept thinking about Ronnie and the baby. I saw somebody in the comments saying the baby too, because it was some reason around when she named the baby that, like, it was like this big pretty like a halo, like a reflection, a light, like a beam of light or something, like this baby might be something like, one of those type things. So I mean, that's just in the future, but yeah, Ronnie and the baby.
Yeah. Okay. When I say Ronnie, I'm thinking of like the baby. She named him Ronnie.
Yeah.
And then it is the Ronnie, so it's like, the same thing. But yeah,
like a parallel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like when she saw that halo, that's when she knew to name him that, and then she saw his face when he came through the door.
Yeah. All right, we'll dive on into it. So we're going to try to cover this one tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in segments of the people. So we got Nina and Dre, and I'll break it down, and then I'll come to you first on this one, Jay Moore. So Nina done stepped out with the brat, and she's having flashbacks, and she's acting very weird around Dre. Dre's confronting her, saying, "What's up? What's up?" She don't want to tell Dre what's going on. Throughout this episode, Nina goes and have a little bit of a talking to with Emmett's mama, who basically tells her, "What made you think that we had something going on?" And she tells her to come clean. Well, you know what, J-Mo? Her ass came clean, and Dre done some of the most horrible acting this side of the Masons. when she figured out what had happened. J-Mo, break the thing down for us, my brother.
Man, well, first off, Nina only was salty and guilty because she ended up realizing she was wrong. Before, she was feeling justified in what she did. Then secondly, why the hell you listening to Emmett ass? Like, why is you taking advice for him? And how he can automatically in 5 minutes know this look, but Dre, nobody else can pick this up. And Emmett talking about come clean. How did that work for him? He going to all type of parties, look like Blade Trilogy reboot going on up in there, all kind of stuff going on. I thought he was next on the menu with it, what was going on up in there. He lucky he ain't getting it.
J-Mo, it was some meat up in that party. It was some meat in that party.
It was something. But coming clean, definitely they work out in his best interest. And I mean, I guess she shouldn't have did that. You got grown people rushing to make actions they shouldn't, and then regretting and having all of this. And then Dre, I had some people say they felt what Dre was saying. I thought it was funny, the acting part of it, but I did feel bad for the character though, because like she's sitting here, the one that's trying to help you with your son, the one that's trying to put together the little baby crib for your daughter, and what you doing? You letting the brat tat tap that ass. You should feel guilty.
Okay. Nita, jump on in there. How'd you feel about their little story breakdown?
Boy, all I can say is that Nina, she's been making some bad moves this season. Like, you know, just the weight of last season just kind of threw her all the way off. And she is just, you know, making some bad choices, making some bad decisions. Well, the whole thing about this, now I see why they say Nina can't hold water. I was sitting up there and she almost looked like she was about to confess to Emmett. I was like, what the hell is going on?
Right. That's
I was like, point. Oh my God. I was like, what is she doing? She's telling everybody. I said, Lord, I said, when you doing dirt, you ain't supposed to tell nobody. I don't care who it is. Like, no. Like, I just don't understand that. But I wish, Dre's acting, yeah, it was kind of bad. It was kind of bad.
Yeah. Go and tell the truth. Go and tell the truth, Shane. When she found that out, man, I was thinking you even better off putting Miley Cyrus in that role, because that was them tears she was crying. Boy, I was I was more convinced that she was about to go celebrate something. I didn't feel no sad. Boy, Lord have mercy. Moochie, take the wheel.
All right, now. When I with this whole thing, I'm gonna say this: guilt, recognize guilt. Nina's name this episode is Guilt. Guilt. Okay.
Okay, with a capital G.
Yes. Guilt. Her name is Guilt. She almost spilled the beans with Emmett. She ain't even get the hot lights on her yet, and she already ready to tell. Right? Like, you know, she didn't even get questioned. He just was like, I know what you did. Who you been talking to?
Who you been talking
to? She was like, you know, Emmett's scared of any woman that throws some bass in her voice. I was just saying.
So Moochie, you said she was hot, and the hot light and Krispy Kreme won't even on yet.
No, the chips that she was ready to tell. Usually they give them a bag of chips when they about to tell us stuff.
Oh my goodness.
They didn't even do that. And she was like, well, who you been talking to?
She was acting like that girl. She was acting like that pastor in Richard Pryor, Which Way Is Up. For my old heads, y'all know what I'm talking about. Sweating. He ain't even said what was going on. She up here confessing.
Right.
I got.
He could have been like in Norbit. I don't know nothing.
I was just gonna say, remember when he was doing the salt and then the brother told?
Right.
That's what it reminded me of.
I don't know nothing.
Y'all got me tearing up from. But as far as Dre's acting, I said this the other night. Why did I think about damn? I don't know why that came across my. I don't know why. Maybe because it's a Chicago thing, and Good Times was in Chicago. But that's all I saw was like, damn. And I know I shouldn't have been laughing when she was crying.
Man, them was the biggest crocodile tears I ever seen. She was crying. Lord. So, ladies and gentlemen, comments for us. How did you feel about the whole Nina Dre scenario? How do you feel like Jada did in her counseling of basically telling Nina to tell it because she knew Dre so well and Dre has never run from anything? Let me know what you guys think. Leave the comments down below. Nita, this one is for you.
Run. She gonna walk out.
I don't think she's leaving. I don't think she's gonna leave. Let's talk about that real quick. If Dre leave, where's that gonna leave her on the story? You know what I'm saying?
That's
for
true.
Real. Where's that gonna leave? She's the odd person out. Odd man out.
To that household.
Jada's not going anywhere.
No, she ain't gonna leave. But she's glued to that household.
Jada already solidified it that she's not a runner, so she's not going anywhere. And to top it off, she's the therapist of the group, so they supposed to work through this.
The what?
The therapist. Yeah.
I'm just saying. What were you thinking when you were cheating on me?
She ain't gave no therapy to Keisha this whole time, but they trying to put Kev in therapy. We know what kind of therapy she about to do.
I ain't even get to Nina about Kevin. I'm so mad at Nina tonight with Kevin. I want to roll around on the ground and fight with her.
Man.
I want to take all 6 of my earrings out and roll around on the ground.
Wow. All right, Nina.
Coming back.
You gonna get that hammer.
The Brat is coming back. That's not her only appearance on the show.
I don't think so. Well, she got a name. Her name is La Portia.
Yeah, somebody said Nina. She said she heard it out of Lena's mouth, on a live afterwards.
I see her name on some more credits, so I don't think this is it. Her name is on the credits on another show.
I want to see if her and Drea get it on, like how the Brat was back in the day with the bottle in the club, busting people over the head.
About to get
they gonna get into a fight like that. She went to jail for that.
Well, who gonna be Jermaine Dupri in the situation? Who gonna be Jermaine Dupri?
I don't know. A worm with braids.
Oh my God. Moochie, what's in your cup tonight, my sister?
I don't know. Just because Jay is on here.
You got that hammer tonight. Moochie has came with the hammer. That's what Moochie did.
Jay's fault.
Oh Lord. Well, Nita, this is all for you. This is all for you, Nita. You ready for it? We're going to take you there. We're going to take you to this place right here with Emmett and Tiff. We're going to take you right on up in there. So Tiff has got some business she need to conduct at a sex party. At first, Emmett's like, nah, I ain't going. I ain't feeling it. Then he comes around saying he's feeling it. They get to the sex party. They having a good time. It's all kinds of stuff in this party. All kinds of meat. All kinds of drugs, all kinds of dancing, all kinds of slapping men on their booty. There was a whole lot of that going on. Then we in this party, they had a little something saying that they could do whatever they want to do. But I know Moochie was laughing about this part. The little underage white girl ran up on Emmett, and Emmett's like, I need to see some ID. And she's like, I need that chocolate. And I know
She
Moochie
wanted
was
a
laughing.
double scoop.
Exactly, Mooch. She wanted a double scoop, and they was like, "Nah, get the hell out of here." So then we fast forward on through the story. All right, Emmett walks up and see these chicks. Now, oops, wrong one. He saw where these chicks at. These chicks right here. Did y'all see the way this chick had her tongue cut up like a snake?
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, my mind was going all kinds of places. I was like, what the hell? What the hell you gonna do with that tongue, young lady? I mean, my goodness.
You like that?
No, I did not like that.
Okay.
And that's why I said my mind was going other places. I wasn't feeling that, man, because it made me think
it was evil, right?
Serpent.
Yeah,
Serpent
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I can see women liking it because she can lick all three holes at the same time, but I digress. I'm just saying, I mean, you know,
you saying if she was a dinosaur, she'd be a nigga
y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it PG.
What J Mo said, she be lick a lot of puss. But anyway, Moochie, as they go through this thing, they wind up meeting this couple right here, and Homeboy was trying to get at Tiff anyway. But she was just breaking it down for how they've been able to handle being married for so long and them being multi-unit type of couple. So break down the whole Emmett Tiff story, and we'll start with you, Nita, the diva.
That was a mess. Now, I've seen those parties. I've like low-key been to those type of parties, but I haven't gone to like a huge one like that. Like that was a production.
Mm-hmm.
Like usually back in the day, they used to be like little hotel parties and stuff like that. But this was on some next level shit.
That was on some next level stuff. I know what you're talking about with the hotel things too.
That wasn't even for straight men, because you see how they dissed Emmett, talking about cis males can't initiate. You can't even watch, basically. Like, they dissed him. You know, it was cis-crimination. It wasn't discrimination. They cis-criminated. Ain't nobody
want to see her and her 3 lick'em tongue anyway. How many licks would it take to get to a Tootsie Pop?
I know, right? They had little mermaid bottoms on too. Did you peep that?
We looking at it. Yeah.
I wonder what the theme was. It just looked demonic. It looked real.
It looked demonic and dark.
Lil Nas X-ish.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good one.
That's a good one right there.
Say it was a sex party. It really was a little different than that. It was.
Yeah, it was different.
It was gothic. It was very gothic. You know, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised they had somebody in the bathroom doing witchcraft and shit. It was very gothic.
Now y'all know
was this whole episode dark?
Huh?
Hey.
Hey, Larry.
What's up, Larry?
You in the house?
What up? What up?
What's happening, y'all?
Let me just say this. This is this man's birthday. He's turning 40 years old. And I want to wish my brother a happy 40th birthday.
What's good? What's good?
That's a good one right there.
Happy
Have to add a few more years onto that one.
Yeah. But yeah, Nita, go ahead and finish. We done celebrated my man. Finish your soliloquy about Tiff, Emmett, and this dark sex party.
Yeah, the thing about this scene that stuck out to me is that it was long. So I think that these are characters that they're actually going to introduce into the show. And if they do that, where is the show going exactly?
Especially these two right here. You already, because this lady was the madam of the ceremony, and that's her husband that was trying to hit on Tiff.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the girl that was on the polo, right?
No, that's not the pole. No. That's not the pole girl. No.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I think that show Tiff is on a whole nother level than Emmett, because she want to get with old Butch Queen, as Marissa called him, Butch Queen, with the beard, bearded. I'm gonna leave it at that.
He had eyeshadow and eyeliner on.
Hey man, he had
leather pads.
No. His makeup was better than Prince makeup. Look at that. I mean, he looked like he should be with the revolution. But Big Larry, go ahead and jump on in here. We talking about Tiff, Emmett, and the sex party, and where are they going with their storyline?
Yeah, it just looks like that. It looks like that whole situation is all Tiff driven. It doesn't look like Emmett really wants to be there. He just looks real uncomfortable and out of place, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And Part of it is part is because he just doesn't really know how to move in that sort of world. Where Tiff, because she's a woman, she can move a little bit freer because it's all about, they went in, they said, oh, cis men don't initiate and all that. So Tiff in that space just has more freedom to move and probably feels a little bit more empowered where Emmett doesn't, And not only does he not have as much power in that situation, he doesn't understand the situation as a whole in general. So really for the most part, he seems like he's sort of mildly intrigued, but I still get the feeling like that's just not where he's at in his life right now. Like he's kind of done with that whole thing. Like he doesn't want to be there.
He about to let Tim start beating his ass, he said.
I mean, if we think about the conversation he had with Nita, and I don't know if you guys got there, but he was basically just like, I'm trying to figure out how to be a good husband. He's not trying to figure out how to be some sex swinger or anything. He's trying to figure out how to be a good husband.
He's gonna be a butch queen.
I don't know, man. We'll see. Moochie, we're gonna come to you, then we're gonna slide into J-Mo DMs.
All right, with this thing, it's a swingers party.
Hey, she's swinging too, ain't she?
And they going from room to room checking. Emmett going from room to room checking things out, but I think he's just there to appease Tiff.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that wanted to holler at Tiff, something's not. I think he on both sides of the fence. So that's my opinion.
You saying he switch hitting? He switch hitting. He can get on one side of the bat and then hit on the other side.
I think that, and I think if they do keep these people on, it's gonna go left when he try to holler at Emmett.
Hey,
look, I'm a put it out there.
Well, we can put this out there too, since we talked about Nina and Dre. They could let Dre walk out of Nina's life and walk right into the hands of this threesome right here.
Wow.
Okay, J-Mo.
Around with that little, slang-a-lang hanging and be right at home.
J-Mo, finish it off, man. Talk about Emmett and this party. Where you think they going?
Man, Emmett better beware. Better beware, boy. Wake up with more than you bargained for, boy. Talk about you want to go and take a look and watch it. Next thing you know, you on the wrong road. Next thing you know, instead of on the wrong road, you on the highway, the Hershey Highway. And you wasn't planning to getting on that off ramp and getting on that highway. And now look what did happen to you.
He seemed like he want to jump in the express lane too.
For real, he wasn't even dressed right for the party. He in the damn whole out regular street clothes. Like Lamont say, Tiff is ready. She got a little rocket boot outfit on. Mr. Ready.
A lot of those swingers parties, you usually don't show your face.
Yeah, they need
okay.
You don't show your face. They check your phone at the door. All of that.
Yeah,
anywho.
He need that eyes wide shut. He got Lil Murder over here, Uncle Clifford, Lil Murder, Auntie Clifford over here about to get some. Got the tiger style. They look like Joe Exotic's little secret boo over here. Joe Exotic, I like
they
that.
They had dudes on leashes.
Man,
it's crazy.
Yeah, that wasn't a regular swingers party.
Man,
they had dudes on leashes.
Yeah. Why they got underage girls? Yeah, they call it a swingers party.
It looked more like a femdom party.
Yeah, it did.
It did. And we said that the other night, yo.
Mm-hmm. No, heterosexual men in
there. The estrogen was sitting all on top of the testosterone.
For women.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again,
with the theme of the show of basically women run this and men, you a dog. Let me put you on the leash. You ain't got no say so. We dominate you and some goofies.
The thing that sort of got me a little bit was, and I've never been to one of these parties, but people have said that the people at these parties are generally very friendly and open and kind. And the thing that struck me a little odd was when Emmett went and approached those two girls down there, and they really treated him shitty and were just like, looked at him all crazy. And for me, I felt like at that moment, if people were really like that, like they've just the way they've been described to me, they probably would have come out of character a little bit and said, hey, give you a little rundown of how things work here instead of just being all nasty about it the way they were. You know,
and if it would have been reversed, it would have been a big
probably your
deal.
first time here, and let me talk to you.
Right, like if it would have been a man and a woman, and a person from the community, LGBT community, was in Emmett's place and wanted to watch, and they did like how they did Emmett, then everybody would be talking about, oh, that was wrong, but it's okay to do it to him.
All right, Larry, we're gonna move on. We're gonna swing your way, but let me shout out my boy B. Avery, Just My Opinion Reviews. Please go subscribe to that brother's channel. He puts out good stuff. Me and Larry be rocking with him on Wednesday when we finish the finale of Loki. And let me shout out everybody. Marissa Dior TV in the building. Bucky, Mike Willie, I appreciate that super chat. Will Lawrence, appreciate the super chat. And Sean Blaze 71 says most of these parties are a combination of swingers and BDSM combined. Damn. The word, the acronym BDSM just ain't nothing I want to be associated with. I'm not knocking people that do it. I'm just saying I don't like being popped on my ass.
I'm good.
Yeah,
and my wife had the nerve.
The world didn't beat my ass enough.
Right, and my wife had the nerve.
Kick the shit out of my ass. I don't
she
need
had the nerve to what? She wanted to hit you?
She went right by me and said, and I looked at her and I gave her that look like the tiger.
See, my reflexes is bad. I'd have been like, pop, pop. Oh shit, my bad.
No, I can't have bad reflexes with this one. Now everything I do with this one got to be intentional. You know, I put that ring on this one, so it got to be intentional.
I know that's right.
Big Larry, you get this one, my brother. Our favorite female character, Keisha. And it's fitting that you walk in here and you get this, Larry, because you was one of the only people that predicted who she would name the baby. You called it right down the middle, Larry. You called it. So having said that, it starts out with Nina actually doing something I felt like was good. She was actually trying to have Keisha evaluate what it's going to be like to keep the baby. And Keisha gave her pushback, and ultimately they was able to come together and didn't turn into a family skirmish. You know, Tiff brought Keisha some things for the baby. They was asking what we gonna name this baby. And throughout this whole episode, they start showing you all these flashbacks of her going through the pain of being raped and being captive until eventually a halo popped up, Larry. She saw Ronnie, and they talked a little bit about how Tabitha Brown's character said you can create a legacy by naming the baby something special, and that's what she did. She named him Ronnie. So, Larry, talk about Keisha's story arc in this episode.
Yeah, for me, this was so corny and stupid because it was so obvious she was going to name him Ronnie. To have this whole halo thing where she's up there and suffering this traumatic, dream, and then there's this beam of light that starts coming through the curtains. It was just sort of, it was like them really trying to dramatize something that was just not, it just didn't have, for me, it didn't have any emotional oomph behind it. It was sort of just like, we knew it was going to happen. We knew she was going to name him Ronnie. It was like, what else what are we going to do? Call him Emmett? You going to name him after the rapist? I mean, what else we going to call him? I mean, it was just, to me, it was so predictable. It was corny to me. Now with Nina, I just want to take Nina somewhere, sit her down and say, get your shit together. Man. Because she is
better
just
than me, Larry.
She's just a hot mess. Man.
Better than me, Larry.
Like this is like what this conversation she had with Keisha. This is not the conversation you have with her after she took the baby back. This is the conversation you have with her long before that, when the first moments that Keisha hints that she's thinking about taking that baby back, that's when you have this conversation. You know? It's too late now. I mean, what if you actually convinced Keisha, no, she shouldn't keep the baby? What are you gonna do? She's gonna say, go give her back to what's her name? That other chick might be like, no, I can't do it now. I'm afraid that you'll keep coming back and wanting to take her back. I can't do it. You know? I just no. That was just the wrong time to have that conversation. Not to mention that Nina's just a selfish, drunk ass mess.
Well,
Drunk.
Moochie, we moving to you now, Moochie. Since Larry gave the bold prediction, Larry gave this prediction like on episode 1 this year.
Yeah, Larry called it. Larry called it, and I said I can see that happening.
Yeah, he did call it. What do you feel about this storyline?
It was predictable. Everybody in the chat is saying it, so we all called it. The mother with the conversation that she had with Keisha about how is she gonna feel when he starts looking like the monster to me. But she didn't want to have that conversation at that time, and she felt like she should have left the baby with Octavia. And I'm kind of upset with the fact that they did not have Octavia and her have a conversation.
Right.
They should.
I feel like that needed to happen.
Yeah,
I feel like that needed to happen. And I so thought that they was gonna co-parent, and I was wrong. But
hey, it might still happen. It might.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna co-parent. So I was kind of disappointed with that. And I do feel like she might change her mind because she's still waking up with night terrors.
Right.
She's waking up with night terrors, even though that the baby's name came to her. It came to her out of a night terror.
It did.
Yeah.
So that's the crazy part.
Right.
Like, is she gonna have resentment towards this child later when she ends up giving the kid to Octavia? It's a lot of questions that I ask.
Right. Okay. J-Mo, how'd you feel about the Keisha situation?
Man, this was so predictable. I know Larry, a lot of people said it. I know we were saying it on my channel, but more jokingly. You know what I mean? I wasn't saying it like I was predicting it. I was saying it like, man, he ain't named the baby yet. They gonna name around. They actually did it. Like, what? Why? This is stupid. So every time you call this boy, or anytime anybody calls it, you got to be reminded of what happened. You see what I'm saying? You still can't get touched when I tried to touch.
You can being reminded the little boy is the son of a rapist. You can't be reminded because the kid's alive.
Right.
Not even a son of a gun, a son of a rapist.
You can't be reminded.
Right. And then when the boy asked, well, who you named me after? Well, see, what had happened was... why? And then why would you skip all of that meat on the bone as a writer with them going back and forth about keeping this baby with Tabitha to just have it just done? And she's sitting in there talking about, well, do you love me? Well, do you love the baby? That's all that matters. He'd be like, well, Tina said, what love got to do with it, girl? What the hell? Really, that was stupid. Nina is a horrible parent.
Yeah.
Like I said, I want to roll around on the ground and fight with her over that.
For real.
You gonna pull out the hammer?
I want to take all my earrings out and roll around on the ground and fight with her.
Okay. So you don't need the hammer.
I don't need the hammer.
Okay.
We're gonna take the hammer out today, though.
Right.
You know the hammer coming out. Big Mike
the hammer coming out.
The Big Mike got a hammer, but he still ain't got no lines.
That's true.
He don't need no lines. He got the hammer. What did
he got an arm around the shoulder of
Well, he don't need no lines. He got the hammer.
Oh man, we about to get to them, but Nita, I'm gonna come to you with that. But I want you to answer a question for the big homie Swipe Lee, who dropped us $5. He said, question to the panel between Jemma, Keisha, and Tiff. And let me also throw in there Maisha, Swipe Lee. What's their story, or what message is this show sending young Black girls?
Exactly.
I hope it's a cautionary tale. Like, half the time you can't tell kids anything, but for you to see it and be on the outside looking at it, hopefully it comes across as a cautionary tale. If not, it's just, I don't know. It's not a responsible message. It's not one of responsibility or, that, or a cautionary tale. So learn from other people's mistakes and don't make the same mistakes.
What not to do. Yeah, they all shady.
They got some stuff with them. So, Nita, how do you feel about Keisha's story arc in this particular episode?
Oh, yeah, everybody said it was pretty predictable. And like I said, I would have rather seen the Tabitha, the Octavia and the conversation that should have been had. I think that would have been better than what they actually showed us. Because, you know, for her to be all in the show like that, and then all of a sudden she just say, I want my baby back. Like, is that how that works? And
Right.
a lot of the times in this show, they do things and you be like, that's not how this shit work. Like, it's just so unrealistic. And I think if they have the conversations like that, it'll be more realistic, because you'll have to actually think about, you know, what it all entails. But to just gloss over it and then just come to this big ta-da with nothing, no surface, no substance or nothing, I'm just like, you know, I mean, I would have rather had that conversation than the sex scene, the sex dungeon scene.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey,
I feel like this
go to
episode
Mo
they
comment
spent
right quick. I just want to say, he said, what's wrong with Maisha character? How quick did she turn on Papa as soon as she got a little shine? But she didn't have no confidence. He made sure his daddy came and brought her mama and them the church money. That messed up the church's money for you. He then came and gave you confidence, calling you queen. As soon as he let you on the podcast, his podcast, come out the closet podcast, and you blow up. As soon as he tried to plug it, you talk about that was your time to shine, and you didn't told him you need space. Like, damn. You didn't broke the boy.
She got big headed real quick.
Do good for you.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, she sucked on that helium pretty quick, man. I mean, she didn't even go to the dentist. She just wrapped her lips all around.
Right, she was making love to that joint. I was like,
yeah, man. I tell you, boy.
For real.
All right, Moochie, it's your time to shine, my sister. We coming to you first, and we're gonna talk about them hammers. I know you like hammers, so we're gonna talk about them hammers.
Put the hammers up in the comments.
Put the hammers up.
I appreciate that.
So Trig, Douda, and Big Mike roll up on the homie Nook, and basically they tell him, "You got 24 hours to get your SHIT up out of this house. I'm taking it back." And Nook tried to buck. And then all of a sudden, Big Mike had to step and reveal what was in his waist. And as you know, Nook didn't do nothing at this moment, but you can cool believe him and Jason Weaver's characters making a plan. I'm telling you,
I agree.
Book it. And then after that, Moochie, the issue came down where these girls kind of got like a Stockholm syndrome thing going on. Now they got freedom. They don't know what to do with it. They don't know what freedom smell, look, or taste like until the end when Imani and Trig decided to name this after a friend and kind of probably turn this to a non-profit house for women who've been in similar situations. Break down that story arc, Moochie.
All right. I like the fact that Trig told Douda that he fucking up.
Mm-hmm.
Get your shit together. You messing up.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I knew that Big Mike was gonna pull that hammer out. He was ready to go. Like he was like, yeah, all right, Nuck, you want buck? All right. He pulled it out and was up in his face. He didn't even get it all the way out.
It's the only one in Chicago.
M, like where his belt buckle got the M on it.
Yo, Big Mike is like Groot from the Guardians of the Galaxy. Except he
don't say nothing.
He don't say I am Groot.
Though. He don't gotta say anything. He's the muscle.
I am mute.
He's the muscle.
Right.
He don't have to say
I
nothing.
am mute. He got the only hammer in Chicago. Mr. Fix It over here.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, jump on in there, J-Mo.
Man, I think this was really kind of just pathetic in a way about how they just did Nook so easily. Why did Douda couldn't have helped with this a long time ago if he was running it? And he still don't have security, but one guy, you know, and he's still running around as if, you know, he ain't got nothing to worry about. Why he ain't trying to have nobody take care of Brandon mama. And you know what I mean? Like, you don't know if she may pop up again.
She gonna pop up.
Yeah.
She gonna pop up.
He ain't even addressed that situation. He just worried about everything else. So now he doing this to get Trigg's loyalty all of a sudden. I don't know.
He has to, because he don't trust nobody. He don't even trust his wife.
Not? Why
he don't even trust his wife?
But why
Look
not?
At what she did last time.
What did she do?
She was messing around with the personal assistant before. That's how they split up.
Yeah, but they didn't got back together. She didn't watch him messing around. He didn't watch her messing around with Tracy. She watched him, so they even.
J-Mo,
she was watching her with Tracy for a purpose.
J-Mo, I feel like his trust issues.
That yet.
I feel like his trust issues is bigger than just that. He's a gangster. He's at the point in his life where he feel like he can't even close his eyes and sleep really without having somebody watching to make sure nobody come in there and kill him. I think that's where all the trust issues come from.
That's why I'm surprised he ain't trying to have nobody looking for her. Like, all right, look, I'm gonna help you shut this down. Go find this woman right here.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? That would have been realistic. Instead, he ain't even brought it up. But you don't trust Candy Burris' character Rosalind, but you told her that you killed Brandon,
right?
And you told her that, like, why you tell her that if you don't trust her,
right?
Yeah,
and she handling your business for you while you there, talking about she writing your comeback story and doing all this for you, and then you jealous talking about I ain't gonna be here much longer. Like, man, what?
I feel okay. Shaq said, he said she saved him. No, she saved him, but she still wants the power. She's controlling everything, and she's doing the man duty right now. She's enjoying this.
But he couldn't do it himself. He was in the hospital. If he couldn't trust her, she could have left his ass laying there on the roof and bled out and died.
Look, she already screwed Tracy over.
Hey, Mooch, turn down your volume. Moochie, turn down your volume on something. We're getting an echo from you.
Yeah, I think Tracy screwed herself. Like, she didn't even come see the man while he in the hospital until her funding was canceled, and then she mad. Like, man, you damn right I canceled your funding. You ain't even come see me. How come you wasn't there on the roof when you were supposed to be? Huh? Where was your ass at?
You act like she was gonna jump in front of the bullet for him.
She could have put all that booty to use somehow. You got to do something.
Nita, jump on in there, man. J-Mo want women who run nonprofits to jump in front of a bullet for a gangster man.
She should have been there. Why she never showed up? I wouldn't trust her. Because how come the person that was in your little self-help group showed up to shoot me, but your ass was nowhere to be found? The only person I told that I was going to be on the roof was you. And you didn't come, but a killer did.
Right.
Okay. Right. Jump on in there, Nita.
What I was about to say about that. I'm not buying Douda as this gangster. Like,
you not?
I don't know. Like, the way he be trying to bucket people, it's screaming. It's not doing it for me. It's just not doing it for me. But I think this is not the last that we're gonna see enough. My prediction is him and what's that boy name? The jailbird that just got out.
Shad.
They gonna set Trig up, Trig and Imani up.
Oh, you know it. You know it.
That would make a lot of sense, but I looked on IMDb and it shows that his last episode was that Cooley High. It got him only on here for 3. I hope they holding back something, but if that's the case, that's pathetic. Sometimes
they do hold back.
Yeah,
because if you remember with Power season 6, they pretended like Angela was dead and her name wasn't anywhere listed, and then she popped up like 2 more times. So sometimes they play you like that.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. Big Larry, what you got to say about this? Finish it off, my brother.
Yeah, this scene, not just this scene, but this whole episode, it felt, I mean, I know it was written by a black person, but it felt like it was written by some white person who didn't really understand black folks, and it felt like half after school special and half like how people that aren't black think black people are. And it was just, I don't know. It was weird. All the interactions in between them were weird. The score was weird. All of it was weird. And the thing that didn't quite ring true is like, these are people that are supposedly from the streets, grew up in the streets, run around killing people in the streets. And you thought that you were going to liberate these chicks and they were just going to be like, okay, great. Now I'm going to go and get a job at the Piggly Wiggly and get an apartment.
Right.
I mean,
Imani gonna let them use her phone though.
These chicks don't know where to go. They don't have any place to go. And there's something to be said. Like, some people don't understand. Like, why don't they want to leave? There are some people who's, as bad as their situation is, the situation they came from was far worse. And so for them, they're thinking like, my life is okay right now. You know, like, it may seem bad to you, but it's way better than what I had. And they're not trying to go back to that. So they didn't even buy. I mean, as much as Imani supposedly have been thinking about all this, she didn't put any thought into what to do with these girls afterwards. And I'm like, what kind of dummies are you? All you thought was like, let me figure out how to get these girls free, but you didn't think about what to do with them after? You know? Man,
Imani is so clueless.
But I think that they have a good idea with making it a refuge house.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a non-profit where they could, if they know, since they have those channels with the mayor's office, they could make it a non-profit thing and a house, a women's place for women.
Trinity
that's
house
coming out of prostitution. And with the Imani thing, she could put her like her beauty parlor thing in there. They could make something out of it.
Except the house already full. They already in bunk beds.
Mo said that drywall girl can apply for a job at Home Depot. Damn.
You know?
Yeah, they gonna be giving out drywall with happy endings.
Damn. Boy, I can't with y'all, man.
Drywall with happy endings. What?
Oh my goodness.
Go on Thumbtack and get you some.
Oh man, J Mo even showing them how they can advertise. Put some stuff on Thumbtack.
I'm better counselor than Dre.
Okay, well, J Mo, we coming to you now for the next scene, and this is a continuation of Trig, the hood hero. So I had to get some help from Muchella with this one. So Trig goes over to check on that couple where the girl is trying to make extra money. And I mean, man, hey, I guess there's a market for everybody, because there is. But she's got her fans only page, and Larry, that crack you had about Tiff being a cookie or two short. Well, this chick is over them cookies, and she's got a fans only following. And they, Trig going over there to check to make sure what's yada yada yada, what's up. Well, he gets into a fight with this brother right here. And her man is beefing with this guy, and I don't know who this guy is. And
that is Lance.
Okay, well, who's Lance, Moochie? Please break
Lance
down.
Lance is Terry's brother.
Okay,
Terry is Jamal's girlfriend.
Okay, well, he gets into a fight with his own damn brother. They make the brother leave the house, J-Mo, and then next thing we know, we come back. The brother done shot his brother, and he land on the ground dead, while old homegirl with the fans only page is distraught. Yeah, she's distraught. J-Mo, break down this scene for me. What was good with this?
Yeah, I mean, she over here with her little short shorts pulled all the way up over her belly or whatever, past the belly button, little Buddha belly over here on the fans only. Like, get your ass some sense.
Weren't those the two that were in counseling with Dre?
What'd you say?
Weren't those the two that were in counseling with Dre?
Yeah, these two. Yeah. And the girl
Terry and Jamal.
And the girl Kev is with. The girl Kev is with. Is it the daughter or their sister? Moochie.
That's his brother. That's
Jamal.
the dude's sister.
Jamal is her brother.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Big L call him Baby Drake.
Okay. Okay.
Baby Drake's little sister.
Yeah.
But that girl, for one, they got him always trying to take a walk. He the one got busted upside the head. That's all Trig training requires is take a walk, and everything will be all right. And what happened was she caused all of this because Vic Mensa character, Baby Drake, Jamal, was downstairs talking with Trig. She caused this dude to come downstairs and she want him to beat her brother. She want her brother to beat up her boyfriend, egging him on. For once, this dude didn't need to pull a gun out on him. He wasn't threatening her life. He didn't have a weapon. So, like they say, you never pull it if you don't plan on using it. Trig disarmed this dude. You see what I'm saying? And then allowed him, like, dude was tired of him pointing a gun in his face, so he took it. It's a borderline self-defense case. If he had a good lawyer, he could probably not go to jail for this because it wasn't his gun. Dude brought it coming at him, and he used it in self-defense because he could say, I thought he was going to kill me. I was downstairs. He came down here following me, putting the gun in my face. And
that's a good point.
Yeah,
That's a good
and it was
point.
her evil energy wanting to see him get beat up that egged on her brother and got him in that situation.
Wow.
You know,
J-Mo, that was fire, my brother. Let me get my extinguisher. Let me blow some of that stuff out real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 184 in the building. Can we get 184 likes? Can we get 184 subscribes to everybody's channel if you're not already there? So, Nita, it's all on you now. What did you think about this scene with all this shooting drama and Trig trying to be the hood police?
It was just all bad. It was all bad. But like Jay said, if he had a good lawyer, he could get off on self-defense. That whole thing, like, my whole thing is when you pull out a gun, just use it. You better be prepared to use it because if something goes left, then what? You know, I'm always just like, if you pulling a gun out, you better use it because you don't know what is going to happen on the other side of whatever choice you done made to do that. But this is just bad. It's bad, and I think Trig took on more than what he could do, and
it started the show.
Shot.
It started the show.
Yeah, he could have got shot, and it was no need for that dude to bring a gun to what?
Right.
Why?
Right.
You ain't got no hands, no words.
Nah, dude. People don't be having no hands. People don't be having no hands.
And so the girl that got her damn brother killed.
Right.
I said on my channel, it's all about that pride. He gonna be the one to stop this. It's my pride and oh boy pride. No, this is my house. You ain't gonna keep doing this. And her pride is in, yeah, you gonna stop this, and I'm gonna have my brother do this and that. And then Trig got his little pride is in, he gonna be the hood police and stop every damn thing with a walk or two. Like, get y'all asses out of here. People need to let that go.
Now, I think, Larry, as we transition to you, this is part of what you was talking about when it comes to Trig. You said Trig, he ain't screwed on himself properly. And now this episode, you start to see them digging into his psyche. This is bothering him. He's been bothered. You done got somebody shot right in front of you. Who are we supposed to call now? Because y'all ain't fooling with the police. Larry, let me know something, brother. Who do we call? We can't call the Ghostbusters.
Well, first of all, let me just ask this.
Go for it.
When have any of you ever known for the ambulance to show up that damn quick in the hood?
Man, hell no.
I mean, come on.
Hell no.
This dude wasn't even done bleeding out yet. They had got the ambulance there. They would have took them 25 minutes to get there.
Bro, you be dead by the time the ambulance get to the hood where I come from, and I'm from a small city. I know in Chicago you ain't getting there. No, it's gonna take an hour, and they showed up.
Chest wound.
Oh,
they would have made more of an impact if they would have had somebody out there on the sidewalk screaming, "Where's the damn ambulance?" But they would have pulled up. You know,
that's a good point.
They could have paid me $100.
No way ambulance showed up that damn quick. Their response time was great.
You need somebody get some help.
They could have paid me $100. I would have been the best. Get some help, man, y'all. If I would have took my shirt off and shit,
it's something, you know.
Damn.
Now, here's the other thing, right?
Yeah,
Is
go
that
for it, man.
I don't know if this dude, because it didn't look like dude was putting hands on the chick. It looked like he came up in there, was upset because they already gone to counsel. Dude was like, "Look, I'm out here. I'm working. I'm bringing money in. I don't want her up here working as an internet hoe." And I'm thinking to myself, this. I mean, don't get me wrong. If some dude was rolling up in my sister's house, putting hands on her, I'm gonna say something. But if I roll up in their house and dude's mad because she's working as an internet hoe, I'm gonna have to tell her, man to man, I can't be mad at this dude for not wanting his girl to be up online showing her ass. Like, no, I'm gonna have to tell her, you can't be mad at him for not wanting you to be a hoe. He's still with you. Dude could just say fuck you and be out, but he's saying,
that's what he should.
I'm still with you. I don't want you to be a hoe. Please put your hoish ways down. And instead, she wants to go call Lance and say, Lance, whoop his ass, whoop his ass.
Right. But
and
then
she
go
got her
back to
brother
what
killed.
what they say about hoe and a housewife.
You know, can't turn a hoe into a housewife. So
you know what I'm saying?
You should have let her be. Just let her get up there and keep on tricking online. You know?
Yep. And move on.
When I think of whoring and tricking, I actually think of someone doing a physical act.
I do too.
You know,
but borderline. She walked the line.
Like, look, she was like with that thing. You know?
She had a thing.
Yeah, she had.
No, she didn't.
She had that thing.
She did.
Yeah, she did.
That's what it started with. That's what it started with.
She was vibrating that Buddha belly, boy.
And she got the nerve to be wearing a high water bell bottom outfit to her navel. And oh my Lord, and Lord have mercy. Lord. I learn something from y'all every week. Moochella, jump on in there. Kato, be more careful.
Hold on. Somebody over there saying just because you have an OnlyFans doesn't make you a hoe. I'm gonna say, fine. If you don't want me to call him a hoe, maybe dude didn't want his woman to be a sex worker. How about that? Now, if you're gonna try and debate me on whether motherfuckers on OnlyFans are sex workers or not, you have another thing coming. So maybe dude did not want his girl to be a sex worker. I think that's a reasonable request from most people.
Right. That's true. Like I say, she ain't. I'm with Lamont. I'm with the act, but she on that line. And if you say sex worker, borderline stripper, whatever the case, that's what she doing.
She is. Once she had that,
you lost me with that. Now, when you talking about she up there pleasuring herself, I'm out.
You didn't see it?
No, I didn't see that. I wasn't looking for it either. I couldn't get past. I couldn't get past the damn outfit. When they showed her the first time in that
skimpy outfit, that's what she has.
When they showed her in that outfit, I lost it all. I just couldn't get past the outfit.
When she was like, "Do you have another sign?" And he was like, "Okay, let me go down to the car and get it."
Let me see if I got.
I want to know why Trig ain't bring Mike there with him for this call.
He was too busy. He was too busy stopping car radio thieves, man. He on patrol. Batman was on patrol.
After school special. With his whole, come on, bro, let's go work it out. Let's go talk it out.
Right. Let's take a walk.
You said after school.
Work things out.
Right. All they know how to do is take a walk with people. Let's take a walk.
Oh my God, man! Call the dude black man. What in the world?
Wait, who called?
Right. He ain't Batman, he black man. That's why I said it my other thing. He ain't Batman, he black man.
Man. Oh, Moochie, go ahead, man. Yeah, man,
he went there with Mike, and she instigated this whole incident. That's Mike kicking that, doing all of that. She was extra. Then Trick tried to tell her to go back upstairs, and she didn't listen.
No, she didn't. And Mooch, it was what you said his name was Lance is the one that punched this mirror.
No, Jamal that punched the window. Lance is the guy that got shot.
Okay, Jamal punched the mirror. Right.
Yeah, y'all thought it was a chick.
Hey, man, it was moving pretty fast.
I know you tried to slow it down and everything.
Hey, here it go right here, Lamont. Let me see if you can see this.
Oh yeah.
See?
Oh my Lord, have mercy. I mean, man, with the money she spent on her setup, that's about $1,000 camera. She got the nice $60 light set. You don't need no fans only. You pulling that kind of money to get your setup, girl. Where you get that money from?
Right. That's true. What I'm saying? She could have reinvested that in better things.
Yeah, where you get that money from? You know, so I don't know, man. But Nita, it's time to swing your way, my sister. It's time to swing your way. And this is about our favorite male character, Big Kevin. So we start out with Big Kevin having a conversation where his mom is basically yelling at him again, shoving down his throat what happened with Jemma. And, you know, this boy, he needs some help. And Dre is trying to console the feelings of what's going on with Kevin, but Nina ain't having none of it. So Kevin goes to get the game. By the way, the game he went to get is a good game. I recommend people get that if you like video games. I got it. It's great.
Yeah,
and when he gets to the store, he can't get it, but this chick is in the store. She got it. So she's like, you know, you come back and play with me. So he goes to her house. All the dudes in the crib, and there was a lot of dudes in that crib. Can't none of them beat her on this game except for one. Kevin kicks her ass. She has a newfound respect for Kev. And then at the end, Kev wants to holler at him. She really don't want to holler at him in that manner. She really just wanted, you know, we can play games, we can get up, whatever. Nita, break down this Kevin story arc from this episode.
What Moochie say? What Moochie say earlier? Take off my goddamn
earrings. Lord. Oh,
goddamn Nita.
We're taking off earrings and stuff.
Nita? Oh my God.
I'm saying.
Oh my God. I was so freaking mad at her because I'm sitting up here like, he had on headphones. She couldn't hear shit. She was just wanting to fuss. She was just on one. And I was just like, bitch, what? And then she bringing up that hurtful situation with him and that betrayal that just happened and just trying to brush it off like it ain't shit. Like that, man, I'm telling you.
Nita, can I say something?
Oh, okay.
Got my hand up like I'm Saved by the Bell. Can I say something?
Saved by the Bell.
I can recall a time when me, J-Mo, and Larry was just giving Nita the business. And you came for our necks with some dusty razor blades and a butter knife. I remember that. So now you have seen the light.
Every act is not perfect. I can like you one day and not like your actions the next day.
Okay.
It is what it is. So I ain't really careful on that one. Like even when she was talking to Keisha, I wasn't even mad at that because that was at least she was at least playing out the scenario. Like we were saying that she needs to really let her know the things that you're going to tackle. And like I said, at the end of the day, what do they do? What do the kids do? And then everybody want to say, oh, the parent. And I'm just like,
yeah, I think she was too worried with that Keisha scene as being her friend and not wanting her to be mad at her. Well, I wouldn't have gave a damn if you mad. Hey, take that damn baby back. This ain't Chili's. Hey, this baby gonna look like the daddy. You gonna have these problems. You ain't ready for it. You working at the hood wheel, not even the good wheel. Good wheel got benefits. You ain't got no benefits. You sitting here working with Ida BC. He probably got you next on the menu with his little rolled up ass hat. What the hell wrong with you?
I think so bad about this kid.
Right, and I think she was projecting at Kev because she a cheater that ain't worth a damn, and so she was trying to take it out subconsciously on Kev that another girl that was cheating or whatever, and because she can't deal with the fact that she cheated and did her girl wrong.
Larry, jump on in now, my brother. Jay, you bring fire tonight, my brother. What? No, I don't know what done came to Chicago, but boy, put that heat out. Put the heat out. Oh, Butterfield. Oh, okay. Go ahead, Larry.
I'm wired.
You know what it is? Jay been like this. We just couldn't hear him because his internet was out.
Oh, man. Oh,
See?
Lord.
That's why I've been off for the last week. That's why I've been off. I had to drive out to Chicago and hook his internet up.
I appreciate it, man. I mean, you use an extension cord, one of them orange ones, but it's all good. I ain't gonna complain. He came with that 100-foot extension cord.
Running that thing all the way from DC.
It's good as long as traffic ain't busy, but I ain't gonna complain.
Right.
Oh, yeah, man. I have to admit, during this scene when I heard Nina talking to him like that, I swear, I don't believe in hitting women, but I want to punch her in her damn throat. I was like, I can't believe she said that to her son. I was like, how horrible of a human being you are. But in all seriousness, what she did in that moment was ensure that Kevin will never talk to her, because he's not going to talk to Dre, because Dre's not his mom. And what and one of the most vulnerable, sensitive times in a young man's life, which is his first heartbreak, she attacked him for it. She made him feel like it was his fault, that it was because he was less than, that it happened to him. And she ensured that not only is he going to probably go down a very dark route as a consequence of it, but he's never going to talk to her about that stuff anymore. Like, they can take him to counseling for the rest of his life, and he's going to be totally closed to her.
Yeah.
You know?
And when he get his stuff together, he moving the hell out real fast.
But we don't even know if he's going to get his stuff together. I'll be honest with you. I was convinced that Kev was going to figure out a way to get his life together no matter what these people were doing around him.
Right.
But what I saw this episode made me wonder. I think that he might be heading down a dark route, and I don't like it.
You think so?
No.
I do.
Larry,
He gonna work at a burger joint.
Larry, let me tell you. I think Larry, his saving grace, as bad as I hate to say it, his saving grace is going to be this chick right here. I think this is going to be his saving grace. I think she's going to be a motivator.
I don't see it. There you go.
She got him down in blue.
She got enough going on with her thing. She don't even know if her brother gonna go to jail.
She don't. But
you know what her home situation
and she put him in the friend zone and basically said he a lame already on the first day.
No, I think she put him in the friend zone because her house is crazy right now.
Yeah, it's a mess.
He's gonna turn into a mess. And Kev's gonna come home and find out that Emmett's his new stepdaddy.
Emmett is the new stepdaddy. He might like that. He might like that. He might like that. All right, jump on in there, Moochie.
Well, with this, like I said, I'm so mad at her with this episode, with the things that she has done. Like I already told y'all, I want to roll around on the ground and fight with her. Now with this, she was just picking on him, and then for her to attack him, what you mad because your friend took your girlfriend? That's not how you address a kid that's having a heartbreak.
Nah, man. Nah.
I don't know.
I was mad because look, not only that, but his friend,
one of his friends, when she said that crap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was some
bullshit. You mad because your friend took Jemma? I'm like, really?
And that picture.
To me, I think she was drunk then. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, well, that's a good point. That picture right there, Dre was checking her ass, telling her to chill.
Right.
She was.
Yeah, she like, what? What you mean, what? Chill your ass out.
Calm down, man. Like, bruh.
It's like Kevin is her punching bag when she can't control her emotions with things. When she can't handle things in her life. I mean, she's not hitting him, but she verbally like attacking him.
I just hope that what's his name, that Jake doesn't say something slick to Kev, because I think Kev is in a headspace now, like he might fuck him up for real. Like he might put real hands on Jake and hurt him. Because I don't like seeing it, but Kev is headed in a different direction, and it's not going good. It's not going well at all. He's heading down a dark path with some other people, I think, very soon.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, Larry, I'm about to come your way on a heel turn of another character. And I'm talking about that old Jake the Snake. So, but before we get to Jake the Snake land, let's talk about who Jake the Snake is talking to. Jake the Snake is coming to talk to Papa. But when he rolls up on Papa, who I'm kind of wondering where is his self-esteem, where is his I love me at when he's trying to get back with this chick whose head is as big as the rest of her body all of a sudden. And he's trying to find ways to get back with her because I don't know why. And in the midst of all this, Jake pops up and is trying to romance Jemma when he already done got draws. He's trying to romance Jemma at this dance, and Papa calls him out. Papa just straight said, "You messy, bro." But in the end of the day, Papa still helped the man learn how to be romantic, blah, blah, blah. And he winds up getting with Jemma, giving her not only the flower, but he gave her a blunt. Larry, break this situation down for me, my brother.
I gave her a blunt.
Man, I'll tell you the thing. The only thing that was good about this scene was there was a moment when Jake and Papa were talking, and I think Jake had a moment of realization, like, oh shit, I done fucked up. And I think he fucked up. I think he realized he fucked up in two ways. When Papa said, you better be careful, said she doesn't break your heart too. And I think one, Jake realized, oh shit, I've been talking all this shit about I'm not doing this with bitches, I'm not doing that for bitches, and he let this girl get in with him, and now he realizes it's too late because she could actually break his heart. And I think the other thing that he realized is, shit, what if she actually breaks my heart? I just stole my best friend's girl. I can't even go to my best friend because I stole this girl. What am I do to go to my best friend and be like, I'm crying because the girl that I stole for you just broke my heart? You know, I think he realized he fucked up on multiple levels, and now he's sort of. I think he's a little bit shook. He's a little scared.
I feel you, Larry.
The rest of it, all the other bullshit, all that little prom proposal. First of all, I think all that prom proposal stuff is just BS-ery. I think all that stuff is bullshit. I think that people are putting too much stuff on little shit. Like now you have all these prom proposals. You have all these middle school graduations, all that other bullshit. You should have 3 graduations in your life: high school, undergrad, and grad school. That's it. You don't need middle school, you don't need elementary school graduation, you don't need any of that other shit. And there should be the only proposals that you should have are when you get married. That's it. None of this big old ass proposal, one knee, can I take you to the prom?
Well, it wasn't the prom, it was some kind of dance.
Spring fling,
same shit. Spring fling, winter formal, prom, it's all the same. It's just People do too much extra shit. It's like, do you want to go to the dance with me? No? Okay, cool. I'm asking the next chick.
Yeah.
You want to go to the prom with me? Yeah, cool. All right, I'll pick you up at 7. I'll grab the tickets in the limo.
Yeah, it's that social media way of life. Everybody got to be a star of their own show and put on a big ordeal and post it everywhere and show everybody, look what I did. I did this, I did that. Right. And the one thing I'll say real quick on that is why he was taking advice from Papa, who don't know nothing his damn self. And he said, I like what he realized. The only thing I peeped he realized is he said, why I'm listening to you when your girl dumped your ass?
Yeah.
He did say that.
Right. The hell you know.
But
that's the other thing with Papa, too. He's up there cutting out pictures of her, making some collage, looking like a damn serial killer.
Alphabet murderer.
Come on, man.
Be the alphabet killer over here.
He said he looked like a serial killer.
I wasn't feeling that. Somebody in the comment section said, Papa in love, let it live. Love is a two-way street. If one person is loving you and the other one ain't loving you back, that's a Bill Cosby situation waiting to happen.
So y'all don't think she's gonna take him back?
I think the best way, if Papa wants her back, the best thing he could do is ignore her ass, and when she calls, just don't pick up the phone. Make her call 3-4 times before you pick up. Yeah. Because right now she's feeling like Papa wants him, and she can show up whenever she wants to. And she has to realize that this is going to be an equal footing relationship, and you can't just diss me when you feel like it because you feel like you get some shine and I don't. It can't be like that. And let's not forget, she was a broke ass. Mama couldn't pay any rent. She couldn't even barely go to school. Kev was bringing her classwork because she couldn't even get out of there. And now all of a sudden, Papa and built her up, like Jay was saying, built her confidence up.
Right.
You know, his daddy gave her money so they didn't have to worry about losing her rent, can have food. He built this woman up. And now, as soon as he wanted to get a little bit shine for his podcast that got her on in the first place, she wants to act like he's trying to steal something from her.
Right. Remember, she was the stalker at first.
Together. Now that I'm asking for a little piece of what we built together, you're acting like I'm trying to steal something from you.
Exactly. And she was the one stalking Kev, hiding around corners, tackling him to get a kiss.
You know, because
like
really
Ray Lewis up in this piece, she over here tackling him, throwing that big ass shoulder down on him, lower the shoulder.
And we did, and me and Lamont talked about this early on. We talked about that, and I said I hated that shit because it made it seem like the only way big girls can get love is if they take it. And I was like, that's the bullshit. There's a lot of people out there that love big girls. They do, and you don't. And they're making it seem like, oh, if you're big, the only way you're gonna get a dude is if you hide behind the corner and be like, ta-da, and jump on him and take it. And that's just BS.
Right. I remember me and Larry got in trouble having that discussion because we were talking about the stuff the big girls be doing, and we talked about their anthem is "Don't Walk Away From Me, Boy." That's their anthem. We got in trouble that time. We had that discussion, man. Lord, Moochie jump on in there before me and Larry and Jay get in some more trouble.
With this whole thing, I feel like he did give him advice, but I know people's like, well, why is he giving advice and who is he to give advice? You gotta realize also, I think Papa is the only one that has both his mother and father together too. You know?
And
I don't know.
Right.
I'm just saying that maybe that's probably why they use that as an angle. I'm not saying it's right, but that's.
Imagine if Maisha gave him some coochie. This boy went all over the place.
And he's doing this with the pictures now. It's gonna go to the 10th power.
Right. He's gonna be
the type of person. Listen. Now y'all know Chicago get cold in the winter, right?
Sure do.
Right? He's gonna be the type of person when she open up her door to go outside, it's gonna be a cup of hot steaming coffee there. And he ain't
my queen.
My queen.
He'd be like Barney. He gonna be a little pawn for Men in Black Barney. My queen.
But you know what? I typically like Papa though. I like Papa, but
I used to.
And this particular scenario with him is showing that he still needs some growing within himself. You know, he's got to grow a little bit more within himself. And maybe they'll take him down that road. I don't know. Nita, it's your turn to jump on in here. What you think about this whole situation with Papa and Jake?
I just thought it was dirty. Like, I don't even understand how Papa is even giving him, like, hold on. Can
love language. What the hell is he talking about?
Yeah, you're right, Nita.
Which one is he closer to? Which one is the?
I thought he was closer to Jake. I thought he was closer to Kevin. But how he giving advice? And he just gave advice. He had that whole live thing with Pop, where Kevin was like basically pouring his heart out on live to try to get Jemma back. And you helping him with this? I had a problem with it.
Right. It just didn't seem right. Like, what support gamers said it seemed like the Game of Thrones writers came and wrote for the shit.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Come on, man.
They came over here.
Oh my goodness. Come on, man.
It just doesn't make any sense to me.
What happened to Larry?
What happened to Larry?
I guess his internet is that cord. I told you that extension cord, Larry. You came for me and it came backfired, boy. That extension cord. I told you it's only good while traffic is low.
He called my man Larry the cable no guy. Damn.
It's whoever log on last over here, man. They don't like the last man in the you know.
I think he pulled himself off because he was doing fine up until this point, but I think he pulled himself off. Did we lose Nita too? No.
She just stepped out for a minute.
We know what Nita the Diva is up to when she take her little breaks. We know. So in closing, What did we miss that you guys was burning on this episode? We can talk about it real quick before we get out of here.
What did we miss?
Yeah, what did we miss that you guys want to cover? Something what you burning on this episode, Moochie, that we didn't talk about.
With this, I feel like with this whole episode, I want to know how if Douda is gonna actually go after the person that shot him. Like, you made a good point with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is he gonna do? I mean, because he got to do something. He got to do something about Brandon Mama. He's got to do something about her.
Yeah, he can't let her slide.
No, you just shot
and
the
did
man.
Tracy have something to do with it?
See, Jemma done got me convinced that Tracy might be in on it somehow, some way.
Yes,
and, you know, I bought that story.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah, it was damn right. and did you see how mad she was when she walked in that man's room, slapped that folder on his table, talked junk to him, talked dirty to him? She was hot. I'd
have told the girl, your booty ain't that damn good. Don't be coming at me like that. The hell? I could have hit that shit without giving you $5 million, bitch.
Well, first of all,
don't you know who I am? I am Douda. I run this shit, okay? I can.
Oh, you know what else I had a problem with?
What you have a problem with?
We didn't get to it yet. Jemma smoking the weed.
Well, we own it now. We own it. What's your problem with Jemma smoking the weed? I mean, she got the
it seemed like she just want to be that bad girl, and you not.
But see,
that ain't you.
That's the Malcolm X first girlfriend.
Let me tell you something.
I remember you saying that.
He said that. Let me tell you something. I think what's going to happen with Jemma, I learned a lesson a long time ago. Folks that love to hop in and out of beds, they'll hop in another one. And I think that with this whole scene with Jake going to Papa trying to learn how to be a little bit more romantic, this could be a turning of his character based on Jemma, and Jemma going to fuck him over. That's what I think.
It
Jemma
might be
gonna
the kiss
F
of death
him
with their relationship too.
Yeah.
Right. That's exactly what I'm thinking is going to happen.
Another thing we ain't talking about, how Big Mike going to save the day and police Chicago and stop car radio thieves and everybody. Hey, you need money and you want to rob a cop? Man, hell no. Come here. Just take a walk with me. You see this hammer? Okay, come on. Get your ass out of here, man.
Wait a minute. And y'all would pick
and he
Big Mike
slimmed down and he looked like he bulked up too. I remember you saying it. He looked like he slimmed down and bulked up, Big Mike.
He been doing this cardio. He been doing this cardio and he been dieting. I was like, Big Mike. But y'all picked up Mike talking about he don't talk. He was talking to that little boy.
He ain't gotta talk. He ain't gotta talk.
Man, they better get that man some lines so he can get that paycheck.
Yeah, stop treating him.
Jemma's gonna cheat on Jake though.
Ain't she, Larry? I'm telling you.
She is, because they always say, they say you lose her the same way you get her.
Yeah.
Or you lose him the same way you get him, and that's what's gonna happen. She's gonna jump off of Jake and jump onto somebody else.
And think about how dirty she did it. She was even willing to jump off your friend to jump on you. What makes you think she won't be even more conciliatory to a stranger?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they say in the next episode that Papa and Kev gonna try to get their girls back. So
what?
Yeah. So don't be surprised if she back on the Kev bandwagon next episode. He done dyed his hair blue, so he a new Kev. He done reinvented himself, even though his hair black as hell. You can't tell, but
somebody tell me what was up with Kev going the blue hair route.
I'll tell you exactly. This is why I think he's going down a dark route. Is because when Kev was up in there and he saw homeboy with the blue hair, or I forgot what color hair he had. I don't know if he had blue or some other hair, but the girl that he liked said, "Oh, I see the hair. I like the hair," and she was feeling the dude's colored hair, and he was seeing these dudes in there that had all kinds of different style, and then she was basically told him, "No, I don't see you like that. You're sort of corny. You know, I just see you." It's like his mom called him corny. Jemma called him basically corny and was like, I really wanted a little street nigga like Jake, and called him corny. Everybody sort of called him corny. So now he's sort of like, I'm about tired of this shit.
Right.
He's sitting there and he's told this girl, you don't know what I've been through. He's thinking to myself, you forgot I done rolled up and pulled guns on niggas looking for my sister.
Yeah.
Fuck people.
They don't know him.
This is like Kevin. His mind is like, I will put in work when I have to put in work. I'm not this little nice dude that y'all think about, but everybody thinks he's just this corny dude because he's not up there trying to have his pants pulled down around his legs and talking shit. He's just one of them dudes that kind of moves in silence. And I think that
nice guys finish last too, or
right.
they corny.
Yeah.
But I think he's because everybody's calling him corny. He doesn't have any real support coming from anywhere. I think he's about to start going down this dark route where he's going to start trying to act like a little knucklehead so that he can get the girls. And once he starts acting like a little knucklehead and he actually starts getting the girls, he's going to realize, oh, okay, this is the shit they want. And he's going to start doing it more and more. And then he's going to find himself in trouble. And his mom, who's a little drunk fuck, when she tries to say something, Kev's going to be like, man, fuck you. What are you going to do?
Yeah, he's going to lose it with her. He already been mouthing off at her, though.
Yeah, Bucky had a comment saying that. Yeah.
And he's not and Nina's not gonna have the support of Dre because she didn't cheat on Dre. Dre might just be like, man, I'm out. You up here, your family fucked up. You got a kid that's running around doing all kinds of shit. You got a daughter that can't make up her mind what she wants to do with her kid, giving babies away, taking them back. Dre's gonna be like, your family's crazy as hell. I'm out. And then Nina's gonna be stuck there with herself drinking vodka and orange juice with Emmett in the kitchen while her kids are running amok. You know?
With Emmett in the kitchen.
Wow.
Emmett's about to be the new stepdaddy.
No, you didn't.
Emmett don't want none of them old funky panties raw. He don't want none of that. He don't want none of them old.
He wanted some of Dom. He got some of Dom. Her old ass funky. I mean, Dom's got to be what, 20 years older than Emmett?
No, man, not no 20.
What's Dom? What do you think Lowe's about? 40?
Pretty younger than Mello.
38 or something like that.
Yeah, Mello ain't even 40.
Nah.
Yeah, Mello not even 40 because I think she got with him when he was 21.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she is older than him, actually.
Yeah, she is older. But
she's older than him.
She ain't like 45, nothing like that. So either way.
I'm about to look her up.
Well, we about to be out of here anyway, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate all y'all coming through. All 210, give me 210 likes. Subscribe to everybody's channel. And go ahead, Nita.
I had a question. How did y'all feel about that little positive montage they threw in there?
With helping the lady
after school special montage?
Yeah. we
no, not a damn thing. You will know shit.
You know what I wanted them to do? I'm sorry. This might seem very, very superficial, but the whole time they was playing that song, I was thinking to myself, can we get the original men, the men that sung the song? Can we get the original people? That's the only thing I was thinking about. So the montage ain't do nothing for me.
I know. I was just like,
I just felt like it was just like I was really thinking I've been saying it for a while. This show's jumped the shark, and I was watching that. I was like, this shit is so far over the shark. This was Fonzie jumping the damn shark and in the parking lot. This was so stupid.
So Larry, are you saying, and a lot of people in the comments, are y'all saying that y'all are ready for Power Book 3 Raising Canaan? Y'all ready to jump on that ship?
Hell yeah.
Oh wow, Larry said, "Please, got to be okay."
I need something to cleanse my palate from this garbage. And I'll tell you, I was not at all looking forward to any more powers after they killed off Ghost. I was like, if I really wanted to see like power, like political power, I was hoping they were going to do that with Ghost going up to Albany and doing the whole political side of power. And when they didn't do that, I was like, man, this is going to be some garbage with Tariq. No one likes Tariq. No one wants to see that crap. But it actually is a really good show. I admit it. I still think Tariq is stupid as hell, but I think it's a good show. And so
the question is he going to be driving this season, or is he going to be still running?
He's going to be running.
He gonna be running. And
I think
me
he's
and
gonna have a
Larry-
sneaker endorsement this year, though. I
No,
think
no,
I
Larry,
think
we need to get that
Under Armour,
endorsement.
somebody's
You'll
gonna
be
have
on the
got
track
got
team.
hit to him.
Me and Larry need that Reebok sneaker endorsement because we gave it the name.
You know,
Yeah, cut us that check. But ladies and gentlemen, that's it for us. We out of here. Go to J-Mo channel right now because he's getting ready to keep the conversation going. And the man has been on fire tonight. He's been on fire. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back tomorrow with Larry and Nita, so we can finish this other stupid ass show and get that over with. Let's get this over with real quick. And don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, jump on with J-Mo into the next Sex is Hell video, which will be tomorrow. We'll see you.
Definitely. All right, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.